You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What are you giggling about?
Just everything, our lives, just everything, everything.
Can you tell them what happened this morning?
So I'm just minding my own business. I'm about to start the pod.
I don't say anything. I don't do anything.
And this dump truck drives down the street and literally...
Suddenly this huge dump truck starts backing up into me.
So stupid, but it's so funny. So this dump truck literally drives down the street, takes out every wire in its path, like was way too big to be like driving down the street. And the wires were kind of like hanging low.
But doesn't it do that same route every day? Like,
no, I don't. I have no idea. I don't know
the
what
men
happened.
have lost it.
Yeah,
the
it's
men?
like, guys, it's the one thing you do. It's like logistics of the trash. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? No, it was actually two men. I looked. It was a man in the front seat driving and the passenger.
Oh, so two of them.
So the wires are like broken and on the street. And I'm like, my first instinct is like, we're all going to blow up. Like, you can't drive over wires. What if they're like live and like there's electricity running through them? Whatever.
Like when you're cutting a bomb. Like
yeah,
wires.
basically.
Like if you get the blue, it could all go south.
So call Verizon. Verizon's like, sorry, can't come till tomorrow. I'm like, no,
This is
unacceptable. Call the police station.
I said, can I speak to your manager, the president?
I literally said to Verizon, oh, bet I'm calling your boss.
They go, what's the emergency? Men were being dumb outside.
The police were like, no, that absolutely is an emergency. Like, we'll send someone over to, like, move them out of the way, make sure it's not dangerous. And then, like, Verizon has to come. So Verizon came, like, within the next, like, couple of hours. But I was like, this is ridiculous.
We were supposed to record the pod, and I'm literally about to set up. And Paige is like, hey, a dump truck just broke my Wi-Fi. And I go, at least get creative with it. I'm appreciative that you made up a creative story. Normally it's a UTI.
Hannah did say, I knew you were going to think I was lying, so I did take a video. I just didn't send it because there was nothing of interest. But Hannah did say I could be one of the nominees for Women of STEM of the Week if I could figure out how to hotspot. But I couldn't. But alas, here we are. The Wi-Fi is restored. I could not figure out that hotspot.
But you still get runner-up of Women of STEM of the Week, which I'm really proud of you for. It was a hard day.
Actually, I feel like you're my Women of STEM of the Week because
why?
The amount of outfits you put together in one weekend, honey.
No.
You must be so tired.
The emotional stress of that, like, it's like I was in an outfit stressed about how I was going to do the next outfit. It's just like a never-ending outfit nightmare.
Welcome to my life.
That's just your life.
And then you post it and you're like, I'm really proud of this. And they're like, think again.
I said, pick your favorite if you're a girl's girl. And if you're not a girl's girl, keep it to yourself. But I do have to say, me at an event, I don't know what happens to me, but it was chaos. Mm-hmm. Sports Illustrated, Times Square, vibes are high, and I'm making new friends. I actually walked in. It felt like the first day of school where, like, you don't know anyone, and it could go great and it could go horrible. I made so many new friends this weekend. Like, I literally was... No, they're all blonde. Don't worry.
Phew.
Xandra. We love you. Shout out to Xandra. Well, Alona Mar is an athlete, so that doesn't count. Like, you guys are not.
And Hannah did call me and was like, I love Brooks Nader. I knew you were going to love her because talk about an aura.
Yeah, we immediately just started joking, and she's everything I wanted her to be.
Yeah.
Because some people are so different off camera. Like, some people shut off camera. So I was, like, making friends. Like, at the end of the weekend, people were, like, asking for my number and, like, like my DM. And I was like, am I, like, a new person? Because now I have, like, 4 new friends. And in your 30s, it doesn't happen. Like, I'm in a whole new social situation now. Like, I have to cancel plans. Like, I don't even know how to keep up with all my friends now. how do people keep up with a big friend group?
It's really hard in your 30s.
I'm stressed. But during the party, I'm like holding my jacket and my purse. And they're like, you have to go to the red carpet. And I was like, what do I do with my jacket and my purse? Lucio, our king, our Italian prince.
Life is literally just asking yourself
where I'm going to put my
question.
jacket and my purse.
Am I bringing a jacket? Where is my purse? Is it maybe I left it in this purse? It could be in another purse. Like,
now, it's in one hotel.
yeah.
So I'm like, I can handle this. And Lucio's like, I'll take your jacket. I head down. I'm also chewing gum somehow. I don't know how this happened. I'm about to go on the carpet. Shannon Ford is there, and she's like, you can't go on the carpet chewing gum like that. And I was like, oh, no. And then she's a new mom. She puts her hand out. Yeah. And I go, put it in her hand.
It's as if, like, when you become a mom, you sign a contract of, like, all the things you now have to do. And, like, disposing of gum is
and
one
she
of them.
saw me, and her mom alerts went out. She goes, that girl needs help. So I get on the carpet. Everything's fun. Oh, I gave my purse to the person you give your purse to. And I'm off the carpet. I'm ready to party. So I get into the party. I'm having fun. And I realize, don't have my coat or my purse. But I'm not stressed. I'm like, we're all having fun here. So I'm like going around just being like, anyone see your jacket or purse? Okay, anyway. Making friends.
This is my literal... I would have... first of all, I hate losing things because I don't lose things. And also, talk about feeling bad for an inanimate object. When I lose like a piece of clothing, I'm like, and they're never coming home with me again.
And they don't know where mama is.
They don't know. And they think that I didn't like them and I was getting rid of them. I wasn't getting rid of you.
So I'm like, honestly, whoever has my purse is probably more responsible than I am. So I'm like, they'll hold my purse. But then it started to go like a little too long. I thought someone eventually would come up to me and be like, Hannah, we have your purse. Now, mind you, in my head, I'm like, where the fuck is my purse? And I go, Lucio. Lucio clearly has my jacket and my purse. No idea where Lucio is. No idea. I find someone who has Grace's number, who has Lucio's number. So I'm actually at this point kind of stressing.
You don't have Lucho's number?
I don't have my phone, babe. I don't have my I don't have my phone. I'm literally raw dogging the Sports Illustrated party.
It's 1994 at the Sports Illustrated party for Hannah.
I'm just hopping into photos, smiling, no idea what time
God.
it is. Also, meanwhile, not to get into it, but my mom was coming and I didn't leave her a key for the apartment. So my mom is left for dead.
Perfect.
Left for dead. No, I have no phone. And everyone's just taking photos, being like, how do you look so pretty? I'm like, I know.
Everyone's just like showing their tits and like.
So finally we see Lucio and he's all smiley and he's like, I have your coat. And I was like, and where's my purse? And he's like, you never gave me your purse. And I was like, Lucio, I swear to God, if you stole my purse. No, I'm just kidding. I could tell he had no idea where the purse was. So now I have my coat, which is like 50% good. So I'm still dancing.
You didn't go up to anyone that worked there?
This is my thing. I'm not ruining people's nights yet. Like, it was too early in the night for me to be like, I lost my purse. Like, everyone was still, like, sober. We just got to the club. It was literally a club. So I'm scared. Like, half an hour goes by. The head of Sports Illustrated, MJ, the editor-in-chief, walks into the party holding my purse. And I go up to her and go, that's crazy. That's my purse. Yeah. And she's like, this purse has no identifying information. There's no wallet. Because it was like a stylist gave me a purse. I didn't put a key.
Wow.
I didn't put a wallet. I didn't put an ID. I'm like, I don't need ID. I have a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner and my phone and I think a pad for my greasy skin. So she's like, we had no idea who this could be.
Hannah, not more than 3 days ago, did I text Josephine for something? And I was like, well, you have to pay with your card. And she goes, I don't have my wallet. I go, but you're out in the world. You didn't bring a wallet. And she goes, no, I just have like Apple Pay.
I'm that type B friend that's literally dancing. And I'm like, I have a flight in an hour.
No, I literally go, that's the most Gen Z thing I've ever heard, to leave the house without your wallet or your keys.
It's something like weirdly rebellious or like empowering where I'm like, I'm not going to fucking bring it. And it's always like the one day they're like, you can't do anything unless you have your ID right now. And I'm like, no, I've ruined nights because I don't have my ID.
Well, yeah, one, that is like a very crucial thing to going out at night. And two, what if something happens to you and they need to know who you, like, I always am like, I'm Jane Doe. How will they know that it's me?
My phone is being blown up by my mom because my mom's like, hey, there's no key at the apartment. And I'm like, thank you so much, MJ. I appreciate it. I'm just so in the moment of how good this party is. I forgot where all my stuff was. And she's like, everyone got their purse back. You clearly gave it to a girl and just never went to get it back. And I was like, such a valid point. And we've learned and grown from this. Next day, lost my phone. Molly Sims randomly is like, whose phone is this? And I said, thank you, Molly Sims. That's my phone. This is the thing. Because it's Sports Illustrated and it's full of women, I'm like, I'm not losing anything here.
Right.
Like, I was surrounded by very successful, smart, cool women. I could leave a newborn baby in the middle of the table and it would have had a better life than me.
Wait, Hannah? So
we were
valid. Like,
in a closed like ballroom full of cool women. I'm like, I literally was flinging I lost my sunglasses. Yeah. Someone else found it.
Yep.
Then typical me, I literally had to fly out and everyone's like, you got to go. I'm like, yeah, my flight's at 8. And I'm like, don't worry. It's LaGuardia. Like, it's really close. Don't worry. I'm chatting. Everyone's like, you got to go. You're going to miss your flight. Mm-hmm. Get in the car. Realize it's fully JFK. Like, where did I even get the idea that it was LaGuardia? And I'm just telling everyone, like, it takes 20 minutes for me to go to LaGuardia. Don't worry about it. It's not JFK. Look at my phone. Fully JFK.
How long did you have to get there?
I got there 30 minutes before boarding, but I really wanted McDonald's. And there was a very long line, but in my head I said, it's fast food. This is what they do. It's fast food. It was the hot spot. Like, everyone just wanted their McDonald's.
Yeah.
And there was a huge line, and I waited till the very last minute for my McDonald's to make it even more dramatic. Ran with a quarter pounder.
I was just going to say, since you like banned McDonald's on this last tour and like it almost ruined the world tour, what is your order these days?
I just like a cheeseburger, no mustard. Some McDonald's put mustard, and it's like, this isn't a fucking charcuterie plate. Like, give me a burger.
Oh, see, I like the mustard.
See, I like mayo.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm really hungry, I add like 6 to 10 chicken nuggets.
You have to have 2 different meats.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. Sorry, I want my protein. I want my protein. But yeah, I had a crazy Sports Illustrated weekend. All the girls are awesome.
That's really nice. It was giving like Hannah joined a sorority and she didn't tell any of us, and she's just like, she said she was going to one school. She actually transferred one to a different one. She has all new friends.
Look, I kept going around being like, I feel like I'm in a sorority. And I feel like all the girls had been in a sorority and they're like, okay. And I'm like, I've never been in a sorority before.
Yeah, it was like you feeling female friendship.
I literally like was the biggest girls girl this weekend. Yeah. But you see it on Instagram and you're like, yeah, they're all like pretending to be friends, or like they're all friends. But if I was part of the group, I don't know if I would mesh. It was so fun. Like, Alona Marr and I were pretending we were Alex Earl's bodyguards. Mm-hmm. We thought of an incredible business idea. So, when people have bodyguards, it's like really obvious and also ruins the vibe. Like, I don't care how much fun you're having at Coachella. Why is that like man who's clearly sweating because he's in a full tuxedo standing in the middle of Coachella? So I was like, we need undercover bodyguards that are just really strong girls. Mm-hmm. And when a guy tries to talk to the girl, you just go in front and you go, why are you talking to her? That's my friend. Does she want to talk to you? Mm-hmm. And you just like cause a scene, and the other girl's innocent. She's like, doesn't even know. So I think we should just get a bunch of female rugby players to be bodyguards from now on.
I think it's an extremely smart idea.
'Cause like, I feel like what are the men going to do? Like, fight a crazy girl who comes running up? No. Let the rugby girls handle it.
And there's nothing men dislike more, I feel like, when a girl
takes their job.
Yep. I was going to say just like talks. Like, like a girl's friend like comes up and starts talking. They're like, no.
Everyone has that friend that will not let anyone talk to anyone in the best way. Like, she's like, I'll handle him.
Yeah.
I'll handle him. Excuse me. Nobody wants you here. Nobody wants. Do you notice it? Get out. And you're just like,
yeah,
sorry.
every group has that one girl that you're like, go, you do it. Did you see the paparazzi picture of Kylie Jenner, Timothée Chalamet, Kendall Jenner, and Jacob Elordi?
No, I just saw the one of Jacob Elordi and Kendall chugging a full bottle of rosé on a
I
beach.
didn't see that one.
She's like holding a full
I didn't
full
see
bottle
that
of
one.
rosé.
This was like
relatable.
all four of them in like an SUV, like leaving somewhere, and it was actually Steph texted it to me and like the Instagram or whatever, and she was like, I feel like you would just love this. And I love when A-list celebrities do A-list celebrity things with each other, and I love like an old school paparazzi pic, like just left the club, they're like a little tipsy. It just looked like fun. It looked like they were having wholesome fun.
I love that for them, and I love a double date. And I wish I could hear the texts afterwards of like what they thought of each other's mans. Did the mans get along?
Do you think they're like, oh my God, we used to date like rappers and athletes, and now we're conquering the arts?
The artists, men. The artists,
actors.
men.
I wonder if like Timothée and Jacob Elordi are
Competitive with each other?
Yeah, like do you think that there's like a underlying, like I would think that Timothée thinks that he's more of a serious actor.
Yeah, but I also
Jacob
feel
Elordi.
like boys are so dumb. Like boys are just like, they probably just like that they're both boys.
Society doesn't make them
Compete against each other.
They can actually both win a bunch of awards.
There's enough room for everyone. Where if they both were dating girl actresses, it would be like, who's more successful? I mean, remember the Jonas Brothers? They literally took apart all the women in that group.
Yeah. Oh my God, remember when Joe Jonas was married to Sophie Turner? That feels like a real fever dream.
There's a new thing that Kesha announced called geosexual. Are you familiar with this?
I'm not.
It's when you only have sex in certain countries. So she says she only has sex when she's in Italy. Obsessed. It's like only eating bread in Italy.
Wait,
she only has
that
sex.
is the most iconic thing I've ever heard.
I know.
I feel like I want to be that, but it's like my place is my bed. Like, wait, I love that so much for her. Was she being serious?
I don't know. It was just a quote, but I feel like that's so something you do in your 30s. You're like, at this point.
At this rate, I'm just going to pick which country.
At this juncture, you got to catch me. I couldn't think of one place in Italy, in Rome.
Summer glow up season is here. New fits, new energy, new everything. But can we talk about the glow up nobody puts on their vision board? The credit glow up. If you've been paying your bills every month, your phone, your utilities, your rent, your insurance, you have already been doing the work. You just have not been getting credit for it, literally. Experian Boost fixes that. Connect the bank account you use to pay for reoccurring bills, choose which on-time payments to add to your Experian credit file, and your FICO score updates instantly. No new habits, no waiting, just your existing payments finally working for you. You could instantly raise your FICO score by an average of 14 points with Experian Boost. Download the Experian app for free today. Results will vary. Users who received a boost improved their FICO score 8 from Experian by an average of 14 points. See website, App Store, or Experian.com for details.
Just one question, because I was wondering this all weekend, because I have my favorite, but I want to see if we have the same one. Of all your outfits this week,
You're like, we passed this too quickly.
of all your outfits this weekend, which one was your favorite?
Great question.
And I would also like to say what I think your favorite was.
So surprisingly, my favorite was the green cape Michael Kors.
Wow.
Because I almost didn't even try it on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I need to show my waist or I feel like I look pregnant. Like I like things that are kind of tight and stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried it on and I said, I look like an interesting aunt.
Yeah.
I look like a wealthy
Mm-hmm.
aunt coming in between her European vacations.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like I do think the weekend there was a lot of range. I wanted each outfit to be like a different personality.
Yeah. I think you gave it. You gave a different vibe. And that's important because then you have to switch up your hair. And we all know how stressed you get about switching up your hair.
I think I know what your favorite outfit was.
What was it?
Do you want to say it?
My favorite was the Sunday turquoise set or light blue set.
Yeah.
I love that. I thought your favorite was going to be the black sheer because I really like that too.
My thing is the black sheer, like a black dress. I've seen it a million times. I loved it. But I like surprising people. I want to come up with new shit. The problem with that, the suit set, tight.
And you ripped it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Because right when I DM'd you and I said this is my favorite outfit, I then naturally went to the next slide, and it was you having a sweatshirt tied around your waist that you'd ripped the skirt.
The good news is that she was good all day. Mm-hmm. The problem with like SUV cars is that you have to like step up into them. And when I first went to step in it, I was in the very beginning of the day, I was like, oh, I could totally rip the back of it. And at the end of the day, you know, when you're just done, you're like, I'm ready. I got to go get my flight in LaGuardia, apparently. I very quickly jumped in the Uber and just felt the whole backside go. And thankfully, Sports Illustrated gave me a free sweatshirt.
And that's one way to get merch.
So I wrapped it around and it was good. But yeah, that was unfortunate. But it was by the seam. It could easily be fixed.
I went to a wedding this weekend.
How was it?
It was nice. Look. It's not me if I don't have one problem or another. Like something is going to be itching me, irritating me, squeezing me. Like I'm going to have an issue. And look, first of all, me knowing I'm going to a wedding and like going to like a social event that's like a long period of time, I'm going to pop a beta because I just am. Like, you know what? There's no shame in it. Like, I'm gonna pop a beta. So, like, I pop one. I feel fine. Great. Get to the wedding. I'm like, you know what? I'm having, like, a nice time at this wedding. Also, this wedding was so Italian in so many subtle ways that I felt just, like, comfortable. So, I'm, like, feeling myself. I really liked my dress. I'm, like, I'm having a good time. Their cocktail hour.
There's prosciutto and melon.
Cocktail hour was phenomenal. I'm just, like, really, I'm, like, I'm going to have a couple cocktails.
Frank Sinatra's playing.
They had a Frank Sinatra impersonator.
And if the Italians aren't consistent.
It was just like good vibes. We had a good table. Like everyone's having a good time.
Cash in envelopes.
So many cash in envelopes. I literally was like,
I didn't even know there was cash anymore.
I was like, I've only seen this in movies, guys. Like I've never seen this before. Cookie table, tremendous.
To the ceiling.
So like halfway through the wedding, I'm like, oh, my dress is like tight. Like I knew it was like tight and the top was like corseted. Okay. I was wearing this like black Helsa like midi dress and the top was like very structured and then it like cinched at my waist like corset and then it went like structured down. But like when I was trying it on and getting it fitted, like it was fine.
In the morning.
So I'm sitting there for a couple hours. I'm 3 raviolis deep and I'm
And this was sage and butter, baby. This was heavy. The ricotta was ricotta-ing.
And I'm like, whoa, my stomach is like really hurting. I really like, I don't. And I said to Joe, I was like, look, this is like your friends. And like, I'm down to have a fun time. Like, we can go home whenever you want. And he was like, totally, like, whatever. So it's like 11:30 and I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
You're a completely different person by the end of the party than the beginning of the party.
I'm like, I physically am counting my breaths because I'm losing air.
Do you ever just sit in the bathroom stall? I do that at weddings.
Well, I got to the point where I was like, unzip my dress. Like, just unzip my dress. I don't care. Like, So I unzipped my dress, and then I looked at him and I said, I actually have to go home. So actually call the car now. And we left at midnight, and I couldn't have been more happy. I took the dress truly off in the car. I couldn't do it.
I was thinking about the bathroom at weddings. If you just sit in the bathroom stall at weddings, that's where all the gossip is happening. Like, everyone has an opinion. Yeah. Everyone's talking shit about someone in the family. Yeah. It's crazy.
Totally.
That's the podcast I want to listen to.
No, I didn't sit in there a long time, but I did sit there for a second and contemplate, like, what if I went out into the parking lot? Do you think anyone would? At one point I looked at Joe and I was like, I might just go sit in the car.
Well, when you're just a friend of the wedding, you're like, nobody's gonna.
I'm like, they're having a full reunion of like their second grade best friend, and I'm like, I'm a side character here. Mm-hmm. No one would know if I slipped out.
100%. There's also a video of a girl doing the worm that everyone's sending to me at a wedding, where, like, you know, the bridesmaid and bridegroom, whatever,
maid of honor.
Just the bridesmen.
Bridesmaids.
And what's the male version?
Groomsmen.
Okay.
we got
You're
there.
Bridesmen.
But
You're
we
bridesmen.
got there, yeah.
There's the brides girls and the brides boys, and they're walking in, and they do a little dance, and then one girl, she turns, and she goes to the worm, and I said, a woman by my own heart. Mm-hmm. As she does the worm, the back of her dress pops, like, literally rips
Were
up.
they wearing short dresses?
No, but it was like, you know how the back of the dress has like a slit?
Yeah.
So she starts doing the worm. The slit goes all the way up. She's fully wearing a thong, and she's facing the entire wedding. And when she starts doing it, it pops, and everyone exclaims. They all go, "Whoa!" And she probably in her head is like, "I'm killing it with this worm right now."
Oh my
god! Like going viral, but I guess
no. How did that not come across my desk?
Everyone's like, she's a hero. Like, she's amazing. So shout out to she's our woman of STEM of the week.
Yeah, honestly, I give credit to anyone who in their head was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop and do the worm right now, because the confidence, I would choke.
And I've done it in many a dress.
Yeah. You've done it on national television. You've done it at Radio City Music Hall. The
only difference is I don't wear thongs, so I have flashed the audience many a time. You're so sick of it. You're like, not again. But they just see some Hanes underwear. It's nothing too exciting. Yeah. Nothing too exciting. Actually, you're also Women of STEM of the Week runner-up twice this week, because Paige sent me her first ever message in invisible ink. I thought there was a murder. I was like, this has never happened before. I don't even respond to it. I go, who taught you how to do that?
Well, do you want to know? I don't send you text messages with invisible ink, because you're the only person that, like, and I'm saying it with my chest, and, like, let them see it.
Also,
like,
you go, who's Hannah gonna tell?
I'm like,
who's Hannah gonna tell?
I'm like, she's no other friends that she's talking to this about. But you were at Sports Illustrated weekend, and I'm trying to be a girl's girl, and so, like, I'm not gonna just, like, give gossip to some person that I don't know.
That could be looking over my shoulder.
Right. So
well, little did you know, I had no idea where my phone was, so no one was gonna see it.
Right. My point exactly. Like, the last thing I need is, like, Paige DeSorbo's name popping up, and it's just, like, the most scathing text.
But there's such a freedom of not having your phone and it not even being your fault. You're like, that was the universe. They don't want me to have it. But when people text me now, you can't see what they're saying. It just says new message.
Oh, right.
I'm a grown
No,
up.
I mean, I have that too. Yeah, no, I have that too.
Obviously. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Harry Styles' new tour. He's wearing a tie. Apparently no one can have an original thought anymore.
Now you see just, like, average businessmen walking down the street.
Ties,
and you're like, okay, guys.
Ties, give a girl credit. Give me credit.
It's, like, kind of performative at this point.
People are mad at his tour because there's, like, part of the setup, because they do these crazy setups. Mm-hmm. It has, like, a curve, and some VIP people couldn't see anything because of, like, the way they designed the tour floor.
Okay.
So clearly there wasn't a woman's touch involved.
Is he, like, our, like, rock star, you think, of, like, our generation?
I think he's like a heartthrob. I wouldn't say rock star.
Yeah.
Do we have any rock stars?
I don't know, but it's so funny because anytime I'm around anyone, truly, and except you, and I say like, oh, I don't really get the Harry Styles. Like, I think he's cute, and I think like a lot of his songs are very catchy. But for me, I don't get the heartthrob vibe. I don't know. I feel like he's more like, oh, that's a guy friend in my group of friends.
100%.
Like, that's the vibe he gives to me. Like, he'd be a great time to like go out with and hang out with.
And we were too old for One Direction.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Especially with the topic I'm about to talk about next.
Drop it.
What are we doing with our gray hairs? Because this is a serious question. I have some girlfriends that dye their hair because they're like my grays. Mm-hmm. And it's easy. My blondes, I don't even ask them because they're dyeing all the time. They're like, don't even have to deal with that. That sounds mean.
They've been dyeing their hair, not like
they're
actually dyeing. I was like, wait, what?
They're dyeing their hair all the time, so they don't really have to think about it.
Or if they do, I don't think you could see it against the blonde.
Right, and also like they want to be that color. They're like, they get crazy sometimes.
The blonde community just catching strays every podcast.
No, the blondes have a tough go of it because they get this thing in their head. They get manipulated by their own blondness, and they're like, I'm not blonde enough. And then if you have a blonde friend and she's starting the transition to brunette, you have to be there for them.
My favorite thing to do with blondes is when they go from platinum to like just normal blonde. I go, oh my God, you look so good brunette, and then they spiral.
And people think you're nicer than me. I know the sensitivity you have to have with a blonde who's transitioning. It's really, they know. You got to watch them. They'll burn your house down if they're transitioning and someone says something.
Do you know what people don't talk about, though? Brunettes who get a couple highlights and you don't realize looking back, you were fully blonde. I was blonde in my 20s and no one told me, and it looked like shit.
Yeah, you were pretty blonde
at one point. I was really blonde. Yeah. And I just went in asking for a highlight, and next thing you know.
Well, because the best thing that ever happened to you was ombre, because you were like, no root situation. Yeah, I'll do it all day long.
Ombre changed my life. Ombre? Yeah.
Ombre.
Oh, the girls loved ombre. So with the grays, there is a spray.
Okay.
That a dye spray. You get it your color. Yours is easy. Get black or whatever your thing is. Dark brown. What are you? Dark brown?
I'm espresso. Maybe
okay,
like
espresso. Espresso. I'm a cappuccino.
Yeah.
So you get the color and then
really,
you spray
I'm a chestnut.
Okay. You're like,
I'm a rich mahogany.
You are a rich mahogany.
I'm a really rich library.
You've never stepped foot in a library. So you can spray it if you're like going out.
Like every day. Okay, yeah, like a...
But there was a time on Summer House when I was just by the pool, minding my own business for the first time ever. And Paige came up like a monkey mom and started yanking out all my gray hairs.
Well, because you were my first friend to have grays. You had grays young. You must have been stressed, honey.
I went gray early.
You went gray early.
I went gray early. And I guess my dad went gray early. Also, my husband's gray, so I'm like trying to catch up. But you just started picking it. In my head, I was told that you shouldn't do this, but it's kind of fun right now. And you were so happy. Like, you were having so much fun.
That's like folklore.
I don't know, but they do grow straight up. But I think that's because grays have different, like, texture.
I'd like a real woman of STEM to clock in on this. Is that a myth that if you pluck a gray hair that 5 more grow? And if true, what would the science be behind that? I have a girlfriend that takes like scissors and like just cuts them down really low. I'm tweezing them right out.
Yeah.
Like I'm pulling, but I only ever get them on this side. But let me tell you something. The first time you do a ponytail and you randomly see like a bunch of grays
on the side.
Yeah, you do have like an existential. Like I sat there and I was like, I don't have children. I don't have kids yet. I'm like, I don't have a pension plan. It's really jarring. And it's really sad. And then it's just another thing where men, it's like distinguished and wise, and it's women, it's like you're disgusting.
Dez's life got significantly better when he went gray.
Well, it's just so annoying that like You know what it is? It's that like I hate men that have hope. Like if they have hope, it's really not good. I don't want to ever give them any type of hope. And one thing that's really bad for the male species is there's always the possibility that they can get hot.
I know.
Because like they do get better with look at Steve Carell.
He's become a sex symbol.
Like
Seth Rogen.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy. And speaking of when you said, what did you say? Existential? What did you just say?
Existential.
You actually have it. You have it. It's
existential.
There. Existential. You have it. Someone wanted me to message you and say, it's not all of the sudden. It's all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
Apparently you said all of the sudden. I don't know. I'm just repeating. I'm the middleman.
Okay, that actually makes sense. All of a sudden.
Were you saying all of the sudden?
All of a sudden. I don't know if I was. All of a sudden.
You're rethinking every conversation you've ever had.
Okay, keep going. What were you saying?
Oh yeah. Anyway, with grays, I will tweeze it. Also, if you cut it too much, then you have a lot of like little spiky.
Right, and then I'm like, she's a crazy
feels
person.
weird too. Yeah.
But I think people really do believe that if you tweeze it, like 5 more will grow in its place. That's why I'm like, we need to debunk this.
But I do believe, like, when I'm in a meeting, if I have a gray that's showing, I'm like, you better fucking listen to me. Because I've seen some shit.
Wow, see, I feel unkempt.
Whenever anyone says anything about my grays or I bring it up, I just go, sorry, I did reality TV. You would too.
Like...
Yeah, it was only 3 years, but it doesn't just leave you.
It had a lasting impact. Oh my god.
You asked me if I watched the documentary. Are you talking about the crash?
Yes.
It was intense.
I've watched a lot of documentaries per your recommendation, and you watch some weird shit. Like you like culty weird sex, like just like weird murder stuff. This documentary made me physically ill. Like I actually at one point was like, oh, I just got so nauseous from this.
'Cause you know what it's like to be in a toxic relationship and how like quickly it could happen.
That, and also it was so dupe. Like she could dupe so many people because like what she was like cute and like it was just very scary.
Not to be like I'm such a girl's girl, but like throughout it I really was giving her the benefit. Even at the end, like the way she was crying, I was like, that's like a girl who like something accidentally happened.
And like in court when they showed like her Instagram pictures, I was like, okay, what does this have to do with who she is as a person? Like,
so in my further research, apparently Netflix did not show all the evidence because it did seem a little gray to me. And then at the end, everyone's like, yeah, fuck her. And I'm like, but it did seem a little confusing. Apparently on Hulu, there's another documentary called Mean Girl Murders where they cover the case and there's more evidence. Now, fast forward if you don't want to know what happened, but I'm going to give you all the tea. This girl is dating this guy, Dom, great name. And they're in this friend group in high school. They're smoking weed, whatever. She gets into a car accident and the 2 boys she's with in the car die and she's critically injured. Like, it's crazy she survived that.
Insane. That was one of the number one reasons I was like, well, she's not gonna do something on purpose. She's in the car. There's no way you would think, oh, I'll survive this.
Or it was one of those like suicide missions. Like I'd rather us all go than you leave me. So apparently she had done like a test drive the previous days, like a couple times in that area, and that area is nowhere near where she lives. So that's what the Hulu documentary has shown. That's what people are saying online. That makes it like very clear that like maybe something was premeditated. So also in these small towns, I do feel like you know where every turn is. Like, don't you like know where you're going if you drive all the time? Yeah. So she apparently did 100 miles per hour straight into a building, And at the very last 5 seconds, it shows that the neutral and drive was going back and forth, and that they turned the steering wheel, and the guys were on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been he got thrown, or it could have been both the guys were fighting her.
Like trying to get her off the
But
pedal.
the dark thing about it all is that like she wasn't trying to live, if that was on purpose. Like she wanted them all to go.
Right. That's why it's so...
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Like there's something missing.
Her story from the very beginning is, I have no idea what happened. And then her mom was like, she has POTS.
That is so not true. That I feel like was just my only thing that I'm thinking watching it is, when someone, because they say they left at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
When someone wakes you up in the morning and you're like pissed off, like why are you waking me up? So every little thing you're just like, I'm annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he said something or someone texted him, and it was like, if you don't tell me right now, or if you don't do this right now, like I'll kill all of us, and that's it. And then when by the time it was too late, she couldn't.
I mean, and I tried to think like maybe it was an accident, like there was no one on the road, and she's like, let's go 100, and then was like, oh shit, there's a a building.
Yeah, I don't know, but like,
it's some suburban kid shit.
Yeah, it was a really crazy story.
Really crazy, and she's currently in jail. But the way the documentary was done was weird.
Here's the other thing, like, not that I'm a parent, but in what fucking world are you letting your daughter move in with her boyfriend at 17 years old? Like, she had zero supervision. She had, like, her parents knew she was smoking weed at such a young age. Like, yeah, she's only going to progress to doing more drugs. She had too much freedom.
She didn't
have the personality. She didn't have the personality to have this much freedom as a child.
They didn't explain things, and they were like, yeah, Dom has a lot of money. No one explained how that happened. There was a text that said, like, I want to buy drugs from Dom. So I'm assuming that he was like a big deal drug dealer in the area.
He probably like sold weed.
Yeah, but he was able to get his own house, and she lived in it with him. Then the mom, like, basically saying she didn't really know the other kid, so she didn't care to, like, say something.
Didn't you write something down when you were gonna speak in court?
The whole thing was crazy. It's called The Crash. It's on Netflix. Let us know what you guys think. Something is awry, and it's because she gave them no information. So, like, there was nothing to work with. And then she had her friend on, just being
I was just going to say, people were really mad at the friend because she wouldn't talk to the police, and she would talk to Netflix.
Yeah.
That's another reason which made me think she was guilty.
Yeah.
Because if you are guilty, your friend isn't talking to the police. Do you know what I mean?
Also, her friend has like a TikTok following, so she was like, I was doing really well on TikTok.
Yeah.
Thank you for this interview. We were best friends, and she was perfect. But it is a weird, like, mean girl situation where one girl was like, she always defended me, and then another girl was like, she told me to kill myself.
When they're trying to get, like, what she was like as a person.
And then she said that there was a car ride. He claimed that she was threatening to kill each other in the car. This is what no one should be driving. No one, don't drive. I didn't get my license.
This is why Hannah didn't have her license. My mom wouldn't let me leave the house, and we're all better for it. Truly.
No, they're just huge weapons. Get a bicycle.
I'm doing this new thing where I cook once a week, and I'm really proud of myself. Like, I have had a transformational year. I've read a book. I've cooked dinner. I'm like 100 pages into Strangers.
Oh, good.
I need to get back into it. I like took a little break.
Everyone's into yesteryear.
Oh my God, I can't keep up. I literally, does anyone have another hobby?
Book talk is fucking crazy. Also, I'm like, how fast do you guys read?
No, these bitches are reading
Quick.
fast. How are they reading so quickly?
Well, I order yesteryear. It's like sitting there, and Des is just like, wakes up at 6 a.m. in the morning, nothing to do for 4 hours before I wake up. So he just grabbed the book and brought it to a coffee shop, was basically finished it. And he's like, what's this book about? He just reads things that are in front of him. He'll read a pamphlet. He doesn't care.
Seriously, how long does it take you to get through one page of a book?
When I'm in the zone, I can fly, but like when I hit when you like can't get past a certain paragraph.
Like, how many minutes is it taking you to read 50 pages?
I don't know.
I need to know what the rate of readers is.
So you're saying
like what's considered a fast reader and how fast are you actually going? And I need the spectrum, ladies. And what's a slow reader? Yeah.
You should read next to someone.
No.
And see.
No. Are you kidding me? You basically just asked me to go up to the board, show my work.
Okay, let's take a breath. We're not in school, and you can take as long as you need to get through that paragraph. If you have to sound out the words, you do it. No, but you know when you like can't get through a paragraph sometimes? Like something about it is just like
you like catch yourself like, oh, I was just thinking about something else.
Yeah. Oh! I have another thing we all have to listen to.
What?
The podcast. I actually met them at iHeart. I think the girl's actually a giggler, which makes it that much more fun. It's called Love Trapped. Have you heard of this?
Mm-mm.
It's about Clayton from The Bachelor. And he gets involved after.
Oh, wait.
It's really crazy.
Okay, he was
so
The Bachelor.
He has the worst experience on The Bachelor. Like, everyone hates him. He goes, fuck this. He moves to Arizona to become a real estate agent. Within a couple days, he gets a LinkedIn message from someone with no picture. And this girl goes on to ruin his life. And all I'll say is he ends up hooking up with her. She gives him 2 blowjobs. And then she ends up claiming that it got her pregnant. And then it becomes a huge diabolical situation. I'm only 2 episodes in, but it's crazy pants.
It's like a baby reindeer.
Yes. She's blowing up his phone, emails, he's blocking her. She's threatening to get his real estate license revoked. She's saying, I'll get an abortion if you date me for a week. He's like, are you pregnant? She's like, you can't come to the doctor's office. I'll say you're threatening me. Like, really scary stuff. And
no, people are scary.
People are scary. Arizona. Shout out to Arizona. Beautiful cacti.
Yeah. Well, you want to know what? It's so goddamn hot there.
I'd be hot-headed too.
I'd be losing my goddamn
I'd like some fucking air conditioning. Oh my God. Do you remember when we went to Arizona for a show and we were so tired and we stayed at the W and we didn't realize it was like Sunday fun day and we walked in and it was just like playing huge club music and I was like and I was like, I'm so sorry, and you were gonna kill me.
Arizona was the first place ever that I was driving through and I was like, they have no front lawns. No one has a front lawn.
They have sand.
Yeah, I like didn't realize that was real. Like, they have rocks.
Yeah, and they have little lizards.
People love Arizona.
I love Arizona.
Yeah.
I love the vibe. I love the Mexican food.
It seems very chill.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure. So I recommend people listen to that. We have a lot on the docket. We have a lot of homework for the girls.
Yeah.
Anyway, how are you? What are you up to this week?
What am I up to this week? Just some like Daphne things. Should I like look at my sketch?
I kind of have a slow week, but I will be hanging out with my mom later again.
You know, I have a lot of weddings.
Really?
I have a lot of weddings coming up.
Wait, that's so embarrassing. I have no weddings. Because all it does is friends are married and my friends are single.
Okay. My friends aren't married. No. Oh, it's a holiday weekend. Do you know, like...
Oh, I forgot.
Is there even a weekend as an adult? Like, it's just a weekend to-do list. It's not like it's relaxing. It's just the things you have to do on the weekend, like your laundry. And, like, you know what, though? I talk so much shit, but there's nothing I love more than a Sunday reset day. It's my favorite thing in the world.
I know. You get giddy.
I get giddy to fluff up my bed and like light my candles in my room, do all my laundry. Like, I like to set the mood Sunday night in my bedroom at like 7:00, even though I'm not coming in till 9. I like to marinate in like.
And Daphne's already laying there like, let's go, mama.
Literally, it's like sensual. There's smelling oils, like there's massage things happening. Like it's really sensual.
I love that for you. I never know what day it is, but this week my trailer is dropping. I'm actually not sure which day. I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Okay, let us know if you can tell what clip is in fact the good hair clip. Because it's really important.
I get so excited to drop stuff for gigglers, and then it's just like, I don't know. It's a big deal. It's my body of work. It's finally coming out. So keep an eye out for that. I got my mango pineapple Dunkin refresher today with green tea, less concentrate.
I got the berry acai, and this time I got green tea instead of sparkling, which I think is why I sucked it down so fast.
Oh, it was easier because it wasn't sparkling.
I was very thirsty.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Dunkin, for sponsoring the episode. We love you guys. Thanks for giggling, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.